Hello everyone, this is Dr. Rajesh. Today we are going to discuss something very important, that is consumer perception, an important concept in consumer behavior. So, talking about the definition of perception, perception is the process by which an individual selects, organizes, and interprets stimuli like ads, sounds, smells, or visuals into a meaningful picture of the world. Let us take one example. When you see a Coca Cola ad, you don't just see a red can, your mind connects it with happiness, sharing, and refreshment. Then, if we talk about the definition of sensation, it is the immediate and direct response of the sensory organs like eyes, ears, skin, nose, tongue to a particular stimuli. A perfectly unchanging environment provides little or no sensation. So, perception and sensations are quite related. For example, when you walk into a bakery, the smell of fresh bread immediately grabs your attention. That sensation, after a few minutes, you may stop noticing it. That's a sensory adaptation. Now comes the concept of absolute threshold. It is the lowest level of stimulus that an individual can detect. If the stimulus is below this level, it won't be noticed at all. For example, a perfume company must ensure that its fragrance is strong enough to be noticed but not too strong. If the smell is too faint, customers won't perceive it. It's below the absolute threshold. Well, we have already done the definition of perception, and let's quickly go through the definition of Weber's law. It states that the stronger the initial stimulus, the greater the additional intensity needed for a second stimulus to be perceived as different. Let's take one example. If a soap costs 50 rupees, a rupees 5 is noticeable. But if a refrigerator costs 50,000 rupees, a 500 increase may not be noticed. So, the bigger the original stimulus, the bigger the change must be for the consumer to notice. And last point in the perception chapter is the subliminal perception. Perception of very weak but rapid stimuli that occur below the level of conscious awareness. For example, if an ad flashes the word drink cola for a fraction of a second too fast to consciously notice, it is subliminal advertising. However, research shows it doesn't directly change behavior, though it may slightly affect mood or attitude. So, that's all for today. Thank you.